One more for the DeKaiser sisters. I know I come off mean. I know I do. And I sit with myself and I think about it, and then God reminds me every once in a while. Like I said, that Chris Sky guy was on Alex Jones. I only caught a little bit of it, but Alex Jones said something that now I can't even remember what it was. Jeez, like, I have all these good thoughts and then boom, boom, but it'll come back if it was a good enough thought. I mean, but Alex Jones, he did say that he works for God as well. I know that sounds weird, eh? But I truly think he does. I think he's an empath. And that's why he goes off the handle. Because he actually cares. See, what happens to an empath is that when they know something bad's going on with children, every once in a while they'll close their eyes and they'll see those children and they'll feel the pain of those children. And it makes them want to keep on going, no matter how ridiculous you look. Even though you know you're going to be wrong sometimes. Look at Alex Jones and Sandy Hook. But they tried to destroy him, destroy a man for asking questions, essentially. It would have been easy to come back and set him straight. Come on down to the town and interview the victim's parents. Find out, but no. Anyways, I know what you little ladies are like too. I know what you're thinking. You're still thinking, well, Carl, what can we do? Like I said, just spread the word. Just spread the word. But you're thinking to yourself, well, if we could get an election, well, I think the time for elections are over. I think we have to solve our problems right now. I mean, if you guys don't know, Jagmeet there, he wears his sin on his sleeve. Seriously. Like, that guy looks the part. He likes to look sharp and dazzling, and he likes to bling. So, you know right there that... and come on. He did make it so that we have to wait for an election, right? But that was so that they could get a little bit of gains for Canada rather than huge gains. This is what I mean. I don't get old Jagmeet, what he's saying. Well, we got a little. But look at what we're giving up. Look what's happening now. Like, whoo, I hate to go Jagmeet. You're the man, cool guy. But anyways, everybody's all up on Pierre Poilievre. Now, let me tell you, I like a lot of what Pierre Poilievre does and says. I'm not sold on Pierre Poilievre, though. I'll tell you why. You know how, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Maybe you'll have to go look. But recently in the House of Commons, there was a debate, and it was about why he left the drama school mid-season. There was a little crack about that. But anyways, after that, Pierre Poilievre was being interviewed by the news media. And they asked what he had meant by that. And he kind of like side pushed it. And kind of like, you know, you'd have to ask Justin. I don't know. I just know he left. Like, is that really the way he should be answering questions? What he should do is make sure that, I don't know if Rebel News was there, but maybe I'd point out to Rebel News and say, hey, Rebel News, make sure you catch this right now. Because for some reason, Justin Trudeau doesn't think that you're a credible news source. but won't give up the articles as to why you aren't a credible news source, but tells the public that you're not, and they block you from doing pretty much everything they possibly can. So why don't you capture this moment? And he should look all those reporters in the eyes, and he should say, listen, there's reports of it, okay? That's what it is. He left mid-season. There's some weirdo stuff, because the other guy, he is a convicted pedophile. Justin is linked with a lot of pedophiles. Stated facts. Like, if you look, yes, it's there, boys. So he should be saying that, but what he should be doing is he should be looking right in the CBC camera, and he should be saying, hey, why don't you do what you're supposed to do for Canadians? Get up off your asses, do some journalism, and find out what the truth is. If it goes towards your buddy Justin, all well and good. But if he's a bad guy and he's into some bad stuff, don't you think the CBC should be looking into it? Because when I become prime minister, do you know what's going to happen? The CBC ain't going to be no more. All those executives that keep getting those big old bonuses for being complete failures, they're going to tell the public why they have all their tax dollars in their pocket because they were running a failing business that was not government funded. It's called government funded, but is funded by the public. So we've been paying you for all these years, so start earning your money and doing some journalism and finding out what's actually going on in the country, or when I'm prime minister, you're all going to jail. And if he's a man of God, you should say, hey, I would look for the truth, and I would look for Jesus or Yeshua or whatever while you're in there. Because you done hurt a lot of people. You have no idea the impact that you have had on all these brainwashed citizens that have absolutely no idea what's going on. Because why don't you two boys take a look? God had me for a reason. He had me get it for a reason. So I could be sympathetic to the side that got it. Because if you look at things like Russell Brand and Redacted, you don't know that they censor to the gills. So that information has to be spot on. They have to back it up with facts or they'll get struck and they'll lose their channels. Do you not get that? Why would you, like, what do you think Bill C-11 is all about, guys? Did you ever look into that Cracker Jack joke that Justin just kind of threw in there? Boys, we need some leaders in Canada, okay? We're lacking. I'm trying to be, but everybody rejects me, so maybe you boys can get your shit together and maybe you can get up a posse. But who knows? What else you girls want to talk about? Oh, Jeff, I know you're going to have a real hard time with this spiritual thing and coming to a realization that there's a God, eh? Don't worry, bud. I don't think she's more about religion than she is about spirituality. And I think it's about the truth, bud. But here's what I think. Because I think we take this worldwide, bud. God's people are going to take over the world. Or, not just God's people, people that come to their senses and find some common sense and understand that the best thing for you to do is to probably protect yourself and protect your children now before it's too late. But who knows? Who knows what people are thinking? I mean, when you ask them to logically think, hey, don't listen to what I say. No, you should listen to what I say. But you should also listen to other things too. You should take a look and find out for yourself. And if you find that I'm wrong, I'm the kind of man that'll say, hey, thank you for bringing me the information, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to gather information and make ourselves better based on the truth. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing. Like, what do you think? Do you think Andrew Tate is chosen? Like, what's with the weird, like, you know, always doing that? But then he's, I don't know, is he, I can't remember what religion he is, but I listened to a thing. Oh, what's the guy's name? I can't remember. He's pretty good too. But they were doing an interview on how Andrew Tate's faith has kind of changed throughout the years, where he was an atheist and then a Christian, and then he switched to the new one that he's in. I don't know, but I listen to Andrew Tate, and he believes in the same things that I do. I think it all boils down to the truth for Andrew Tate, and the truth in being a good person and being loving when you can, and sometimes being loving, you're not so kind. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. It's, love hurts sometimes when the truth comes out, or it has to be told, or... But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know. Don't be waiting around for elections, because guess what? They're not going to fix it. I know what you're thinking. Oh, what are we supposed to do? Trust me, there's ways. You just got to think, and then you got to connect. You got to let everybody know what's going on, and then you already have a plan. Once you're connected, because, like, here's the problem. Everybody keeps going to, like, the Parliament buildings and stuff like that. Well, we're never gonna get anywhere doing that. We have to go after the ones that are protecting them. I mean, a simple phone call and emails and everything to our CMPs and stuff like that. Asking our local, like, state or provincial police to start looking into things if the RCMP isn't willing to give us the information that's truthful. Stop redacting shit. No more redactions. Americans, they can get a hold of the CIA, the DOJ, and the CIA. FBI. I Spy. You know what I mean? It's so easy. Like, take down the people that are protecting the bad people. And trust me, there'll be people within the FBI and the CIA and DOJ that are good, and they're going to become whistleblowers real quick. They're not going to go down for others' actions. You start making some noise, people start reacting. But I'm the dumbass, eh, guys?